I took inspiration from, never credited you, or the ones that I blatantly stole from, I am also sorry. Whether that's buff dudes, whether that's...
In this video, I'm reacting to Remington James's new video simply titled, I'm Sorry, where he's possibly apologizing for the accusations of him stealing recipes from fitness creators or recipe creators here on YouTube. Hey, I'm Matt from Matt Lean Fitness. If you're new to this channel, I appreciate you sliding by. I'm a personal trainer, registered nurse, and a behavioral change specialist. I'm all about mental fitness on this channel. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another fitness YouTuber, just looking to get a little clout from a larger fitness YouTuber. I wouldn't be reacting to this if it wasn't a possibility of it being something positive. I didn't dive in and make any reaction videos when it was nothing but negativity. Yes, because there was more videos that were posted before this.
Gram for gram, ingredient for ingredient, cook temperature for cook temperature, the exact same.
Every time you have a recipe that's copied word for word, it gets worse.
He came out with a video saying, you know, basically, sorry, I'm not sorry, which he got a lot of backlash for.
You might be able to really take a telescope and try to find all these similarities and connect all these dots. And if you're expecting some massive apology, no, I really don't feel sorry.
I'm not gonna apologize for asking you to hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. It means a whole lot. It helps this channel grow and get good content to people that are looking for it. I would highly appreciate it. If you don't know, Remington James is a large fitness creator. He got his start with meal prepping. He recently has taken the fitness realm by storm with his anabolic cookbook. When he came out with it, I thought it was a really cool concept. I did not realize how many creators were actually doing this. And when I saw that video, I was like, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I have no idea. The evidence looked pretty damning, although, I don't know. I'm not there. If this is what he's done, I hope it really isn't an apology video. I'm Sorry by Remington James.
For the past 7 days, I have done everything under the sun to avoid admitting that I did wrong. If you looked up the worst way to handle a situation like this, my name would be right there. I have not only ducked, dodged, avoided, downplayed, lied, I've done everything but admit that I messed up. You take it all the way back to my initial response, my sorry not sorry response, and even then, I was still just trying to save face and play the victim and not take accountability. These past 7 days, I have been the person that I always told myself I never wanted to be. I let my pride and my ego get in the way of doing the right thing. When all this happened, I was viewing enemies as friends. Everybody looked like an enemy to me. I felt like I had no other choice but to fight, and I could not have been more wrong. There was people genuinely cared and wanted me to just do the right thing, and I refused to see that. All people wanted me to do was admit that I messed up, give credit, and make an actual heartfelt apology. But instead, I told myself that if people knew my side of the story, that maybe they'd get on board and they'd see that I was right. And when my side of the story finally came out in the worst way possible on the Modcast, I listened to it back and I realized how ridiculous, how wrong, how cowardly, how immature, how mean, how how everything I've been. I literally tore down people that did a lot of lifting me up and promoting my channel. I let fans down, I let friends down.
I don't know the guy, obviously, but this feels like either completely transparent or completely PR.
Because after everything went down and a few people reached out to me, Ethan Harold for one of them, and I just realized what a massive mistake, douchebag, I had really been. If there's one thing I really need to work on with myself is that I take constructive criticism so poorly.
Holy wow. I don't know, man, like his body language to me doesn't feel reserved, standoffish, closed off. He's very much leaning in to this. Like you can see his body right now, how he's very much, to me, he looks humbled right now. He looks very humbled and like leaning in. I don't know, like it feels real to me.
Someone can give me a little piece of advice and I treat it like they insulted me, and my first instinct is to lash out and block and just remove it from my life instead of actually listening to what
Seeing how much he's looking away from the camera and whatnot really makes me feel like he's extremely uncomfortable in this moment, rightfully so. I want to be optimistic. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know him. I mean, it sounds like he's point blank coming out, confessing, apologizing to everyone that he's wronged. Like, he's saying that he wronged everyone, and I just...
To exercise for cheat meals. When you made that video, I felt like you had a personal vendetta against me. The amount of times you bigged me up and you've supported and you've made my recipes and promoted me, I'm the one left looking like a complete asshole. I should have manned up and I should have just came out right away, addressed it, admitted that I messed up, that I'm guilty, that I was in the wrong, that all the accusations were true. I should have just done that instead of tiptoeing around it.
There it is. All the accusations were true.
And I should have just came out right away, addressed it, admitted that I messed up, that I'm guilty.
It doesn't get any more definitive than that. Wow.
To all the recipe creators out there that I took inspiration from, never credited you, or the ones that I blatantly stole from, I am also sorry. Whether that's Buff Dudes, whether that's Joe Duff, whether
Jesus
that's Mason
Christ.
Woodruff, whether that's the Protein Chef, whether that's Sam the Cooking Guy, I truly am sorry. And at the time when I did it, I never ever once looked at it in my heart that I was stealing or doing anything wrong. I mean that. I really didn't. But after...
Huh? Okay, stealing. He didn't feel like it was stealing. I don't get that. If he took the actual recipes, didn't credit anybody, passed them off as his own, he didn't see that as stealing. Maybe I'm missing something.
If any of you recipe creators out there are watching this, my email is down below my description box. If you want to talk about this or if there's anything I can do, email me. Don't hesitate, email me. I want to make this right any way I can. As far as giving credit goes, I was thinking about this. I might need you guys' help. In the last video, I took some videos down. Some people said I should have left them up and put the recommendations in the title or something like that, or the inspirations in the title. You guys let me know what you think the best course of action is when it comes to that. My intention was never to take the spotlight off of anybody else.
Holy like, if you're still skeptical, if you're thinking like, nah, this is just a PR move, that's a huge piece right there. So it's one thing for him to be like, I'm taking all the videos down, or I'm leaving the videos up and I'm gonna credit, you know, the recipe channels and whatnot. For Remington to be like, what do you guys think I should do? For him to involve his audience, for him to drop his email and be like, reach out to me, let me know how I can make this better. Like, I believe what he's saying. This sounds like he's doing the right thing, man. Like, what more can you ask? Like, everybody in the comments in the original video where he said, sorry, not sorry, like, everyone was bashing him, and this is what everyone was saying that he should do. He's doing that. He's point blank doing that.
My intention was never to steal from anybody. My intention was never to rip off anybody else's hard work. All I wanted to do was be the best anabolic recipe channel on YouTube. And in pursuit of that goal, I've made a ton of mistakes. And I've damaged a community that did nothing but look up to me and support me. And
oh, wow. I think that's big of him, whether he's talking about the recipe community or the fitness community. That hits me in the heart and legit gives me, I don't know, can you see that? It legit gives me goosebumps that he would think about the community as a whole with fitness. One thing that I love about fitness is I don't give a damn if you do CrossFit, if you do recipe videos, if you're a power lifter, if you're bodybuilding, I don't care. I love the fitness community. I love it. So for Rim to speak on he's damaged the fitness community, yeah, without a doubt. But for him to come out and do this, you're helping the fitness community, Rim.
At one time, I was a smaller creator and I would have given anything just to have that little boost, that little shout out. And I'm not sure why, in my head, that concept was so foreign. I've done enough to where there's gonna be people that are skeptical, and that's totally fine. I deserve all the licks I get.
Sure.
Let's get back to what this was all about in the beginning. For those of you still around, I appreciate
You can hear him choking up and fighting it back. There's some quick cuts here, so I wonder if he didn't break down a few times. I don't blame him if he did break down. It was tough.
understanding. For those of you that aren't, I get it. Thank you.
This video is by no means a defense of Remington. This video is by no means a defense of the recipe community of fitness. Like, I respect Remington James for doing this. I'm just a viewer, just like everybody else. I'm a creator in the fitness realm. I love fitness. This is where my heart is at. Truth be told, Remington James is somebody that I've followed for a long time. Started my company in 2017. I actually reached out to him in 2017 and he responded through email, but he spoke with me. I asked him, like, how have you done what you've done? I appreciate what you've done. I've When it came to his meal prep specifically, I have quite a few meal preps on my channel. You know, he responded and he said like, good for you, keep going. Very much that like bro to bro conversation, and I really appreciated it. Since we're talking about borrowing ideas or stealing ideas, I really loved the design of a t-shirt that he had. It was Team Remington James Fitness, and I made sort of my own version of it, my own sort of spin-off of it. I'm crediting you for that. I just enjoy seeing, hopefully, the mending of the fences. We see this very often in numerous communities where something bad happens and then everyone around it just thinks, God, dude, if you could just do this, you would make it so much better. That's actually happening right here. So often this doesn't happen. So I really hope that things can be rectified to benefit the fitness community. We're out here to benefit the viewers and to enjoy doing what we do. So the recipe creators that have been burned, I hope some rectification can be done. Remington, great job, man. I know this took a lot of balls. It's in front of a very large audience with a big scrutiny. We live in a cancel culture society. So I hope that you out there, the viewer, I hope that you can lean into optimism. Take away the cynicism. Rem, I think you did a great job, man. You don't have to be perfect at this apology thing. Just be better than yesterday. Every day.